Hi, welcome to my treatment room. Today I'm going to tell you my story. I've been an esthetician legal esthetician for 9 years. I've been in the skincare industry for almost 15 and lived in and out of a dermatologist's office since I was a child. I had no idea why every time I went swimming, I got a full body rash from the chemicals. Like if I laid on the grass, I would get a rash. Brand new clothes that my mom had to wash before I could put them on because I'd get eczema and really dry skin as well. So teenage years came and I had acne and yet I had eczema at the same time. And I'm like, I don't understand this. You know, tried to wash my face. My mom was so wonderful. She took me pretty much immediately to like the Clinique counter and got me on a home care routine like right away, recognizing the importance of this in order to we have one face for the rest of our lives. So I'm really blessed that she did that for me. But I'd never even heard of an esthetician. And about 15 years, maybe 20. I can't figure it out because the timelines are a little off. But about 15, 20 years ago, a friend of mine I went to high school with is an esthetician. And she said, come Holly, come have a treatment. You'll love it. And I'm like, what in the crap is that? So I had a facial for the very first time. And I walked out there just mind blown. Spending all of this time in the dermatologist's office, never even heard of an esthetician or a facial, and I knew I was going to do this in a chapter of my life. Now, mind you, it was going to be like when I am independently wealthy or when I am a kept woman, where I could do this as a hobby and not actually need to use this for viable income. And because I was trying to go up the corporate ladder, I was in property management, managed large apartment communities, and kind of was doing that for about 13 years. And in early 2009, the market's going crazy, and I just got divorced. I realized, a couple of years earlier, I got divorced. I realized I didn't know what real love was. And so God took me on my own little eat, pray, love journey to the Philippines for a couple weeks. And I fell in love with the people of the Philippines. And I love that they had so little, and yet they were so happy and they were joyful and they were in love. And on my way home, I was like, I'm a glorified slumlord. There is not 1 ounce of me that wants to go back and do property management. So I bawled all the way home. I'm like, I've been doing property management since I was 19 years old. I had no other viable skills. Like, what am I gonna do? And I was talking to the Lord, and he said very specifically, I want you to love the people in your life today, and I will pull you when it's time. And that was January, February of 2009. And that summer, my relationships with my employees were growing and building, and I love that relationship of like mentorship that I was doing with them. And but my relationship with my boss was not going very well. And coincidentally, the market was falling apart. This time I was at the corporate level with a property management company, and they had to restructure things, and she didn't really like me anyways at this stage of the game. I think she kind of knew my life changed when I went to the Philippines. So she and I decided to part ways. And I'm sitting there as she's telling me, and I'm like all of a sudden going, oh, I am being pulled. I still have no idea what I'm doing. And there was not 1 ounce of me that wanted to throw my resumes back out into that world. And I sat there for a couple weeks and was like really sad. And I'm like, I have no no other skills. Like, no one wants to see me on a stripper pole. What else do I do? I wasn't really considering the stripper pole, but you get the point. I had no marketable skills other than what I did. And then all of a sudden, I remembered a facial from like how many years earlier. And I was like, well, wait a second. Who says I can't do that now? There's nothing that says I can't do that now. Create a life for me and my family. So I did some research and I found out that I qualified for this program that paid for my unemployment while I went to school. I was like, oh my goodness. So everything just lined out. And I started doing facials, and I started really touching people's lives. And that was the beginning of an amazing journey. In my heart of hearts, I know that I'm supposed to be touching people's lives in this way. And it touches so many different facets of my personality. It strengthened my perseverance, because there was weeks that I was like, dear Lord, I hope I have enough treatments to pay for this car payment on Friday. And oh goodness, Lord, I sure hope that you show up and bring the right people into my treatment room. And I have had the most remarkable 9 years of aesthetics life. Now I'm in a new location in this last year that really gives me a lot of autonomy to look for new ways to love on my clients well and really touch them where they're at. And so my business is evolving. About a year and a half ago, I added trainer. So now I get to go and I get to train other Eminence Organics estheticians and support their business. And I just am really, really in a happy place right now in my career. And I just wanted to share that with you today. This playlist that I'm going to be creating is going to be hitting on different notes, hitting on different tips on small businesses, on how I got to this place, other things along the way. I really felt I was inventing the wheel a lot of the time. There's not very much support for estheticians in this industry. School teaches you how to pass the test, and that is it. And it is such a disservice. If it wasn't for my background with property management, reading budgets, creating marketing campaigns, shutting that back door, right? And the work that I have done since then, from reading my entrepreneur books, and I really would not have the business that I have today. So this particular playlist under my Ololani channel is really intended for the entrepreneurs. If you can glean some sort of note from the things that I have learned in order to support your business, have it. I am a firm believer that if we can all support each other in the growth of our life and the path of our life, then it's going to be more successful all around. We're going to have more love to spread, and we're going to have more success to share with each other. I am just a fan of humanity. I'm a fan of each one of you that comes into my treatment room, each one that I engage with on social media, and I just want to share along the way. So I thank you so much for being part of my journey. See you soon.